Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Alright, y'all. We're back here. I feel like we could talk to some people. Maybe get some things done. Remember the very last thing we did? Well, yeah, Mimic Tear. I forgot about Mimic Tear. Okay, but we got this bell bearing. So now we can finally buy all the Ghost Glovewort 1, 2, and 3 that we could ever want. The Lord is my Glovewort. I shall not want. He maketh me to min-max the best items. My runes floweth over. Though I travel in the shadow of the valley of Miyazaki, it ain't no thing, son. I think that's how that goes. Okay, good. We've got a few items here or there. Some good shit nestled in our inventory. Hey, D, I went and talked to the police clergyman. Did you know that sometimes he goes crazy? And even if you still call him Superman, he still just goes aboard you, son. You call him strong, but I call him weak.
You've met Garank, I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Okay, I guess he's going to give us better anti-undead miracles. We could actually cast this one, apparently. What is my endowment? Oh, it's because I'm bolstered, of course. With holy damage. Well, what else am I going to spend this money on? I think this is the one where you T-pose to assert dominance on the undead. And even though I can't cast it, I still must possess it. Tell me about D. I'm real interested in the D.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
I mean, that's real interesting, but I want to know why you have, like, another person's head made of armor, like a helmet that you carry all the time. Is your arm just permanently like that? Is this, should I not be bringing this up? Is everybody else in the room getting real uncomfortable while I'm asking you these questions? All right, let's see if, which door is the correct one? The answer is none. I want, well, first of all, I got all kinds of new spirit ashes to upgrade. You have no fucking idea. Okay, where are they at? Where are they at? These mystery ashes. Where's my mimic? Didn't I get a mimic tier ash when I beat the mimic tier vault? That's giant rats. I'm confused. Hold on, let me assess my inventory. Don't you... Why don't I have... Am I just not seeing it? Isn't it like a little slime blob? Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I haven't earned that mimic tier. I'll do some research. Okay. Just ignore it.
Well, I took you no matter how you're up.
My God, you're a dramatic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing to upgrade. Nothing but net. Have you recovered any?
How could I say Father has... now?
Okay. If we want to advance our plot line, I guess we could. For you kids. I've never gone in here and gotten this stuff. It's not like I don't got stone sword keys to burn. I'm going to get all the DK coins and go into the secret world. Remember that time me and Garrett played Donkey Kong Country 2? Or as I like to call them, the good old days. Back when the Tenfey channel was still earnest. When it was still possessed by Jim Varney. The Assassin's... I think that teaches you the Sneaky Khajiit feat spell. Let's look at it together. Let's scroll the wrong way to do it. Yeah, Assassin's Approach. We already started with that. Because Jesus taught us that the first day. She's like, look, crowd get real mad if you get up at like 1 in the morning and try to sneak down to the kitchen for a snack. So here's how you make your feet real quiet. And that was when I knew that Khajiit Jesus was real cool. She was a real dynamite gal, son. Okay, so even though the Mimic Ash tier doesn't exist for some reason, I do want to upgrade the Great Shield, guys. So let's get them. How high can we get them? Ooh. Do we dare just take them straight up to 8? They're pretty damn good, I've heard. In Myths and Legends. I can't believe we leveled the Fire Monk up. He didn't do nothing. Of course, we can buy 1 through 6. So, honestly, we could level everybody at least up that high if we really wanted to, if we really cared. Maybe that's what we'll do later when we, get closer to caring. Okay, I can level all of y'all to at least +3 because I can buy those now. So, my brain allows me to do it. Cool. Cool, and or the gang. Okay, we're going to have a Spirit Ash leveling fiesta. It's the closest this playthrough will get to an Amiibo Christmas to talk about its beloved sister series, TMVA Breath of the Wild. How many of you have only watched this and not watched my Breath of the Wild playthrough, son? It must be odd to watch Tenfey in such a distorted and incorrect manner. I apologize, y'all. Okay, we don't have more than 10 of these guys, all right? So let's, get everybody up real good so we don't feel bad, even though we probably won't use most of them. It's like a token effort. It's like changing your status on Twitter. Son, it just proves that you're better than most people, but you didn't really have to do that much, did you? Okay. Ignore me, D. I was never here leveling my shit up. Just level my shit up. Okay, good. So everybody who's not at +6 should be at +6. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it still worries me. I'm just looking at the words Grave Glovewort, and when I see that that is a 7, is when I know to stop. There you go. That's the way you do this. It is satisfying. Damn, I'm running out of fucking runes doing this shit. I always forget about that. Good thing I keep a few spinning runes in my pocket. My boy Blacksmith Johnny here loves to buy them. Boys, I barely get them out my pocket before he's just throwing burlap sacks with a $sign drawn on it at me, which is odd when you think about it, because, I mean, they're runes. They're not dollars. They're not even Canadian dollars. The most lively and energetic of all dollars. They got all them colors. American money, it's green, baby. But then again, when you depict money in like a video game or something, why does it look like fat green stacks of American cheddar? The secret best flavor. Okay, who else needs upgrading? These little things. These things. To excuse this waste of y'all's time, I'm going to have to, like, summon all of these guys at least once, I feel. Oh, Lord, I got to sell more runes. Have I got to go shoot that bird? Dexter's mom told me to not shoot the bird. I think the actual joke is to throw the bird, because it's like this robot parrot Dexter built for some fucking reason. that just repeats a bunch of nonsense and sends Dexter's mother to the Florida Everglades to find worms and plastic minnows. Oh, well, you just so much better than me with your fucking goat horns and your big chunk of rock sword. Whatever. I'm not jealous. God, I remind myself, when I played Final Fantasy XI, like, oh my God, is he going into a Final Fantasy 11 soliloquy? Really? But anyway, I remember that at level 30, you could get your, no, it was level 20, I believe. If you could get to Juneau, you could get your Chocobo riding license, which I believe took like 3 actual hours to do, because it took like 3 in-game days. What a nightmare. You had to keep trying to feed this Chocobo in Juneau that this asshole Hume with the asshole Hume like bald hairstyle owned. And then he learned his lesson, and you got the ability to ride Chocobos, which was nice because they moved fast and monsters couldn't attack you. But when I was grinding up to level 20, because I was so bad at that game, and I was soloing because I was so socially awkward, every time a player rode by in a Chocobo, boys, I would get so fucking mad. Looking back on it, it's genuinely embarrassing. I was like, you smug fucking asshole riding past me on your Chocobo like I care. Like I care! Oh, God, pour one out for late teens, early 20s me. It makes it even more embarrassing now that I've said it out loud. Okay. That game was a formative experience. Y'all will never experience anything like, unless you played Final Fantasy XI back then when it first came to the States, or hell, if you played it in Japan, if you're a Nihongo viewer. I think I secretly have 1 or 2, son, to keep me straight when I'm spewing my Japanglish, we'll call it. Okay. Let's get all of you to where it says Graveglove Wart 6 when I look at that one part of the... I'm not even looking at what I'm upgrading. This is how the pros... Oh no, it needs to say 7 because we have 6. I was like, what happened? It was so simple and somehow I fucked it up. Okay, I think we've upgraded everything we can. My God. I still don't understand why I don't have the Mimic tier. Let's warp over to the Mimic tier, Gracefire, and try to figure this shit out. Because I feel like something happened that shouldn't ought to happen. Was I down here? I was. I was too busy trying to be a cool posing guy at the end of the boss fight to pay attention to what actually dropped. I know the Mimic tier is like real powerful, so is it like something different about it? Is there something really obvious that I'm missing? I'm going to look at every one of these and see if any of them say Mimic tier. I was just a small town girl till I learned the big city summon the Ash of War. Okay. I'm going to look at the internet because I'm very confused and I'm recording it for y'all, so it's really embarrassing. So give me just a moment. Okay. All right, y'all. You a crowd that know what's going on are probably so exasperatedly sighing. We didn't get it when we beat the boss. It's actually up ahead in a chest behind a imp statue door. So there you go. Let's get ready for combat now that I've upgraded everything. How are we going to do this? A new age of summons. Here's how I actually want my inventory the correct way. The way the chief of Tenfey tells me my inventory is supposed to be. He's like, boy, why you got neck bones and crab meat? You ain't got time to waste eating 2 buffs. Just turn your belt lamp on, boy. You ain't got to drop glowstones. I know you like them. But think about the playthrough, son. Okay. Great shield, boys. Rats are not negotiable. The chief has done everything he can to convince me that I don't need the rats, but it's a matter of principle. It's a matter of aesthetic. That rat aesthetic. Okay, what helmet? I was wearing this at one point in my life. Back when I was still mortal. I think we're still rocking this damn thing. We'll upgrade our look at some point. It evolves over time. A bridge in a Soulsborne game. Seems real safe. Seems like I should just run out. Oh, willy-nilly. Just trying to remember what things. Okay, what you got to say? A horse. Be wary of opportunity. It's just mysterious enough for me to upgrade it. And you have like a crocodile head. I change what animal that is every time I see it. It's a Rorschach test. Likely Erd tree. No, that's just a tree. Erd ain't got nothing to do with it. Let's just eat crab meat all the time. Hey, buddy, come back. Come back. I need your good shit. Lollipop. What did you drop for me? I mean, I can buy those, but, I mean, it's nice to find shit you can buy for free. If you walked outside your house and found this 50-gallon drum of gasoline and a convenient siphoning pump for putting it in your car, I mean, who's going to scoff at it? Never looked a gift gas in the mouth, as they say. You're like, nobody. There's no they. It's just you. Remember that horror movie, They? Is that the one where the lady is talking to, like, the sassy police chief woman, and then she gets sucked into the atmosphere, and aliens are there fucking with people's memories? No, it's not Dark City. It's a different movie. Flowerhead. Thank you. He was right, and it's good. I mean, I can buy those, but I still love to find them. Right ahead. No seed ahead. I see. What do you say, friend? Praise the tarnished. It's so motivating. I had to upload it. Okay, so way down there is where we went on Wolf Boy Adventures. He's not still down there, is he? Where is he at? I feel like I should have talked to him. He's probably up here somewhere. Right? Right? Look at this beautiful vista. If I lived somewhere where it looked like this outside my windows, I don't know. As long as I never saw anything threatening, it would probably be real calm and peaceful. Of course, I do like bright and sunny days, too. Maybe I'll have me a vacation place in Sunnyvale where nothing bad ever happens, I hear. No item ahead. Could this be a Erd tree? No. It's a stalagmite. I see horn boys. They're not ghosts. They're real horn boys. Ah, real horn boys. The most forgotten nickname. I could ride my horse here, and I've been walking around like a jackass when I could have been riding around like a horse ass. I hear screaming. That's not good. No jumping ahead. You're right. You're right. See deer. Alright, what goes on over here? Do kiss to herb. Oh, I missed a ledge and took a slight amount of fall damage, and now I'm ruined. I see a ghost praising, and I see he has a blood stain. He really believes in the Lord of Blood's campaign platform, son. The Blood Party. At least they're honest. You were like a bold katana man. Now that had to be there's no other. It had to be intentional. Oh, look at them. How they shuffle about, clinging to life. It's sad. I will relieve them of this unnecessary existence that plagues them. They survived due to hate in their heart. It'd be admirable if it wasn't so annoying. I'm like a Mazo from that Justice League cartoon. He was like, this is real noble of y'all to protect Lex Luthor of all fucking people. But you got to get the hell out of my way. That bald motherfucker has got some splaining to do. I'm just walking around picking Ducas Herba. Don't mind me. Did you notice me, buddy? Did you really? Ooh! Did you notice that? Here's another. Enjoy your poison. Because they be poison. Poison arrows. We done did it. Dwelling arrow. That's some somewhat ambient music in the background, right? Let me know in the comments. Do you find this place disturbing or do you find it peaceful? Probably says something about your personality. Excuse the fuck out of me. I was having a poignant moment with my viewers when you crowd decided you needed to be involved. You needed to be the center of fucking attention. You're getting Dragon Mauled. Bitch, 1994. Final Fantasy fucking 3 came out in America. That's what we called it. And guess what? It's the real correct name. I'm changing my stance on Final Fantasy 6. I'm going to become a Final Fantasy 3 diehard. Just like angry American box art Kirby is the correct Kirby. In America, Kirby is mad. And we like him for that. Apple pie, baseball, and angry Kirby, boys. The founding fucking fathers couldn't have dreamed of anything better. Thomas Jefferson shed one tear because he wouldn't live to see the day that angry American Kirby would appear on our box arts. Dragon Tail, I ain't even looking. Who? One of you got fucked. And it was by Dragon Tail too. I can't feel bad for you. Oh, I don't have a FE. This is so fucking embarrassing, y'all. I feel like it's more of a disservice to you. Fuck you. Okay, he's gonna. I didn't get the poise phase of Dragon Tail. Too late. Ooh. Ooh. Death. And then there was one. Arrow Boy. Go ahead, Arrow Boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Arrow Boy give up on his arrow? Didn't equip a hatchet? Did Arrow Boy get L2'd by the rivers of blood? How shameful of Arrow Boy when he died like a bitch. I get flasks back when I kill you. That's how shameful your death was. Sorry, I'm all hopped up on crab meat. It drives me fucking crazy. It's certified 100% homegrown good shit. If you've never had like good crab meat, I'm sorry. It's just real good. It's a pain in the ass to get a hold of, boys. You got to know how to manipulate. I still don't know how to properly eat a crab. Yeah, I know it's shameful. And since my grandparents passed away, I ain't never eat a stewed hard crab. I might never again. That's just the pain of reality that you gotta live with. That's what Kojima was trying to teach us in the Phantom Pain. You'll never get that good shit your grandparents used to cook on Sunday after church. You'll never dip a homemade light roll into some stewed conchs. It's another callback to my Breath of the Wild playthrough, if you believe it. Tenfey True Believers know all about it. Tenfey True Believers are always steeped in the rich lore. You look rather bossy, I want to say. The Mimic tier, I think, is over here somewhere. But I ought to fight this guy. We could try out our shield boys. Maybe it's not a boss. Maybe it's a corpse. Who keeps screaming at me all the time? This place went downhill quick. I was talking about how serene I found it, but not anymore. I didn't know you had screaming, bellied crest titters. It's a real bird species. Don't look it up. Try magic. Maybe I have to do something to make this corpse glow with teleporting magic. Don't tell me to mess with its asshole, okay? I'm a professional. I know when an asshole needs to be interacted with. Okay, my horse. I always forget that I have this horse. How foolish of me. The horse should always be in the back of your mind when you could summon it. It's kind of a parallel between this and Breath of the Wild, right? Because in that, when you get the ancient warp saddle, you can summon your horse. And in this game, you can just use an item to summon your horse. Because you only have one horse. Alright, you seem like the kind of jackass that just needs to be fucking humbled. Not even the ass. You're getting the mouth of the dragon. Right on the cheek of the ass, sweetheart. Ooh! They never saw her again. Bit on the ass so fucking hard she ceased to exist. Oh, are you mad about it? Huh? Do you want to fucking cry about it, boys? Do you need a Lifetime original movie made about it so you can fucking deal? Piece of shit. Oh, look who had a good friend! Raymond, I believe he's known as formerly. But Tenfey True Believers know his true form. If you're Tenfey Ultra, then anytime another enemy sucker punches me from behind while I'm distracted, then you don't even need it said. You know exactly what's going on. I punched when I meant to cast. Punch boy. Oh wait, am I supposed to interact with this? Oh, more okay, if I light all these flames, I can fight another spirit deer. Is that really the only gimmick you fucking have? Well, thank you for letting me know about Grace. What do you got to say? Try and listen carefully. Ah, beautiful. I guess he just really likes this ambient noise. Who am I to judge you? Let he who is out his own peculiarities as far as prominent aesthetic goes cast the first stone. Are you familiar with the concept of the word salad? I thought a bloodborne monster was up there for a second, and I was so fucking livid. Okay, I think this is the way we want to go. They're singing again. Why do so many enemies got to sing? They've been hit by the alien device from South Park that makes you sing about the Moona and the Juna and the Springa. In the N64 game, they couldn't use that little clip, I guess because it's from like an old Merry Melodies or Looney Tunes. So they sang this little song about how when they get that feeling, they've got to sing. It's odd how imprinted the South Park Nintendo 64 first-person shooter is in my mind. When I only played it a couple of times, I had a cousin who was a huge South Park fan, and he had a copy of it, and it's the only place I ever played it, and I probably played it twice. But there are synapses in my brain that exist for the express purpose of having me recall those moments. I'm trying to not pay attention to how unpleasant this place is. What the hell are you, the silver tier? Is that what that said? You ain't even diamond rank? Why do so many people die here? Tell me, Curved Swordman. Tell me your story. You jump. No, Curved Swordman, no! That ghost made to jump. Curved Swordman's a fucking... Can't jump. Man, Curved Swordman can't jump. There was another Curved Swordman. Oh, no. I'm a Curved Swordman. I forgot. Katana swords are curved. Sometimes. Okay, who here? Okay, there's one of them fucking slime blobs. I ain't worried about that. I eat slime blobs like you for breakfast. You eat slime blobs for breakfast? What? No. You turned into a nearly naked woman with a mace who had poise somehow. Naked woman poise. It's known as. Beware of precious item. I did it. There. Now, look at all these fucking praises you got. You didn't deserve. Okay. We're doing a good job of randomly wandering around this place, I like to think. Just like the Ghostbusters. Liar ahead. I thought Jim Carrey. I gotta bring him up every time. From Liar Liar was around that corner. Material. Well, what does the bloodstain tell us? There's some jackass fell off a cliff. Who's walking around down there? A bunch of jelly slimes. Jelly slime senpai. Ecchi anime has taught me that jelly slimes are not to be feared. Well, I mean, unless you're like a cute anime girl, I guess. You could keep an eye on them. Don't. Okay. I guess I won't run off a cliff and die. God. You have fucking ruined everything. Could this be a city? He's wondering what their population is. And he's like, is this more of a municipality? Look at this cold ninja ghost. Cheering and casting spells. I approve. I approve. I hope you saw me nodding in approval. I hope that was one of you, viewers. Try ranged battle. I guess. I mean, those things ain't exactly tough to fight. Likely corpse. You crowd ain't selling me up very well. Don't you dare, said the naked man. Double spears don't make you a dragoon, son. The ground will kill you. Visions of tranquility, except be wary of jumping. Everybody seems to be on the same wavelength around here in regards to jumping off of ledges. So I'm going to listen to them. I understand when group consensus can be useful. Only in fictional settings, of course. Try ranged battle. That's like one of them big fucking balls that loves to chase me down hills. Like I'm a squirrel and it's a Rottweiler. Get fucking smoked. Oh, not good enough for you, eh? Haven't been lightning enough, yeah? Have you? Stand up and fight, you coward bully, cad and thief. Black Windblade. Does that let me put a cult on anything? That's my guess. Let's see if I was the truth. Or let's see if I was the lies. Yep. So, okay, blood poison. Oh, we could make any weapon blood. Even the blood Zweihänder? No, it's legend. Even Hans and Franz dare not speak of it. They're like Tenfey has spoken. Ancient rule. Never speak name of blood Zweihänder. But Hans, did you not just say name of blood Zweihänder? Oh no, Franz. In your corrective statement, you have also said its name. It's like Candlejack, boys. It's a reflective surface unless you're the player character. And then you don't reflect in nothing. All tarnished are vampires. Look at you running forward, a cocksure. You jumped out a window without looking. Not all windows lead to shortcuts. Not every dungeon is Black Rock Depths or Ubers or Lubers or whatever one had that shortcut. Brian Lee knows. Leave a comment, Brian. Or tell Michelle to. Explaining this shit to the kids. I'm just going to pick these up whenever I see them. Larval Tear, hell yeah. I mean, I'm already the best spec in the game, but we could try out some, like, weird specs. How many larval tears have we got? Maybe that's something we'll do later. You're like, he ain't never going to get into this game. I got 8 of the fucking things. Hell yeah. I just wanted to know if I could do it. Is there some sort of vapor attacking me? Spirits and ghosts have sometimes been referred to as vapors. Is that what it means to have the vapors? Oh, I had poise. I had style. I could dragon tail a mile. Not this poor asshole. Oh, with a cross Naginata. I can't tell what else you have because you never stop fucking rolling. Wow. Can't believe you lost. How shamefully delightful. Everybody rolls in here. Everybody rolls down here, Georgie. You think I didn't notice that? Okay. A side of grace from me? The Tarnished? How did you know? Oh, I just noticed I could summon people here. That means this might be a dicey region. Guess we'll find out shortly. After a brief respite. Alright, I'm rejuvenated. This looks like the kind of place that giant rats. Giant rats. What can I say back to you? They appeared so far away. Come back. You're not leaving the house unless you're boistered, mister. You think one of these tears would take the form of the rat? My weakness. Dead I am the rat, feast upon the cat. Tender is the fur, dying as you purr. Those were wise words that John Lennon said one time. If there are any John Lennon impersonators watching, feel free to record a cover of Rob Zombie's Dragula and upload it to the internet. You'll be the first. Just give me some acknowledgement. Just give me a nod. My rat boys make me powerful. I don't care that you're turning into a big fucking giant. I've got rat boys making me the victor. I spew dragon aspirin. Make a big victor. Burn that troll if you're so great. The rats have done nothing to gain his attention. He's focused. He's getting L2s. Once I start oohing with this blood katana, I can't stop. No, my rat babies, don't leave me. Oh, God. Why must the good die? Why must the Nezumi die young? I guess I left an item over here. Who? Who? Huh? He? Oh, I already activated this, didn't I? Yeah. I thought it was an item. Oh, the shame. It's alright. We know what we're doing. We'll just try dashing through. Snow is not necessarily mandatory to try dashing through. Or the fields where we go. And I'm sure you will be heartily chuckling all along the way. Is Tenfey Speak singing a song? One of the triggering events in the secret Tenfey drinking game? Because I'd like to think it is. One day I'll have to play it. Although it's impossible. Because it's a secret to everybody. I should make a channel on the Discord called the Secret Tenfey Drinking Game, where y'all make up the rules, and everyone's allowed to use that channel except me, the Tenfey. I'm the only one banned from that channel. God, it would eat me up. I'd be wondering. Whenever I see y'all in the cafeteria, I'd sit down next to you and I'd be like, "Hey, guy," and you'd be like, "Hey, Tenfey, what's up?" Like, nothing much. I weren't thinking about anything in particular. Hey, let's chat. You're like, okay, Tenfey, what would you like to chat about? Like, oh, nothing. Just, what's been on your mind? You been drinking lately? Like, well, I like to have a couple of cocktails in the evening to relax. I'm like, really? That's interesting. Is there any particular set of rules that you use to determine the rate that you consume? And you're like, Tenfey, look, man. We've told you 100 times. It's not a secret drinking game if you know the rules to it. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. I just flipped my tray over, son. My taco salad and my diced pineapples. Boys, flying everywhere. I just put my Capri Sun on the table and overhead slam it like Mr. X in Resident Evil 2. What a good time we had in that fictional scenario. The Finger Slayer Blade. The Great Ghost Glove Wart. That's the max level. That's the one we can't buy. It's the Grave Ghost Glove. I don't even remember what it is. Great Ghost Glove. And the Ghost Glove Wart, okay, good. Is the good shit one. Okay. I'm finally back on track. Like, are you? Are you really, Tenfey? You, seem like you might be a bit, confused and meandering. I'm like, confused and meandering me? Have you watched a Tenfey video? You're like, yeah. That's why I'm asking. Okay, I want to see what that sword we found. Or is it not a sword? Was it a key item? Finger Blade, I think it was called. Yeah, here we go. The hidden treasure of the eternal city of Nokrum. A blade said to have been born from a corpse. I bet it fucking was. Nothing good in this world doesn't come from a corpse. This blood-drenched fetish, oh lord, you keep that shit to yourself, is proof of the high treason committed by the eternal city. It symbolizes its downfall. Somebody made this just to show how far you've fallen. Cannot be wielded by those without a fate, but is said to be able to harm the greater wheel and its vassals. Oh, interesting. Well, I think that's what Ranny, I'm trying to remember. Ranny so far away, was looking for. I want to pop up here and see if Wolf Boy's hanging out. If he's a real boy. We can approach from above. Sorceress Selena. I still can't believe we haven't advanced her quest insofar as her locked up in that other place. I'm always so confused about it. What do you got to say, sweetheart?
There you are. Shall we commence?
All I can do is give her a scroll that I found. Oh well. It's not worth worrying about. That's magic shit. I'm not about magic shit. I'm about miracle shit. It's a rainy evening. Or a rainy late night. God, I ain't been in Limgrave so fucking long. Oh yeah, I forgot about the fart plant summoning holy hell. Boys, it's like culture shock coming back here. It's like the Vault Dweller of Vault 13 when he returned after getting the water chip and stopping the master. The elder of the vault's like, look, you fucking changed, man. Being out there amongst that shit fucking did something to you. We can't let you back in here. You're like a crazy person. Look at how easily I kill these pitiful people just with my dragon ass breath, son. I didn't even have to get serious. That is only 10% of my dragon ass power. Why did we warp back here? Oh, we were going to look for Blade. He might be... Well, I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. Let's just run towards this beacon. Look around for a little bit. Get an eyeful. I'm going to leave the rest of you here to tell the story of that time. The Dragon Ass Massacre. Or the Dragon Assacre, as you can say, because it's simpler. I used to fight wolf boys. I used to be like you. I used to be unable to ignore wolf boys. But thanks to Louis Senpai's 12-step plan, now I know how to be tsundere towards wolf boys. You're like, is that... You're still not ignoring them? And I'm like, that sounds like something a baka would say. You're not a baka, are you, son? You're not a die baka, are you? Die baka, you don't belong in this world. Okay. I don't know why I'm so sure that the wolf boy hangs out above this place, but it just seems like the kind of thing he'd do, because he's the reason we're doing all this shit. Of course, now that I've got the key item that Ranny wanted, Remember, that's the thing she sent me and the wolf boy originally to go find. It's the reason we started hanging out before that. I forgot. We was friends before Randy entered the picture, son. So why are we going to let her tear us apart, man? Yeah, he's not here. Let's just warp over to her tower and see what the hell's going on. Oh, yeah, that's that jackass that we don't care about. Wait, is there somebody else there? Oh, it's the name of the area and the NPC. I got you. I got you. I know how to read Elden Ring's map, idiot. You're the one who's played the game for dozens of hours at this point and doesn't understand the most basic principles of it. You look like a huge idiot. Okay. I've grown a lot as a person since the last time I spoke to Randy. I got a lot accomplished. She's got to respect that, even if she's some kind of witch doll with like 4 arms. What say you?
Ah, it was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread.
Oh no, I think we might have stole Blade's thunder by being the main character and getting shit accomplished. Also, how did you die up here? Oh yeah, you were real sure of yourself. Uh-huh, yep, that totally looks survivable, brah. Or maybe he couldn't stand life without his witch doll. Life, Yep, lover, that was him.
Ah, but before I leave...
Ooh.
My thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service.
Ooh, I hope nobody's listening. You can't go throwing out terminology like that. Fine service. What would Blade think? Blade would... I'd come into Randy's Rise, and for some reason the bottom floor has been renovated to look like a stereotypical 1950s American living room. And I look, and Blade is sitting there in a sweater vest and a button-up shirt and khakis, in his slippers with a pipe in his mouth, reading the paper, and he looks up. And he's like, so tell me, champ, what's your intentions with Randy the Witch tonight? I'm like, oh, well, gee whiz, mystified. I'm going to take her down to the malt shop, and we're going to go see a picture show. He's like, uh-huh. Going to go park up at Finger Bang Ridge, are you? I'm like, no, sir, I don't even know where that is. He's like, really? Well, here, let me give you directions. That poor girl was pent up. I knew 50s Dad Blade had my back, boys. We just high-fived. Okay, she gave me... What did she give me? I weren't paying attention. I was too busy making up dumb stories in my head. What's the next step of her quest? Or do we even need to be doing her quest? Oh yeah, I needed to do her quest to get a teleport. To get another upgrade. I remember what I'm doing. Wolves. If you walk out of this building and there's a wolf here, you probably should just slaughter it. That's what I'm being taught. Oh no, he had thin beast bones. He wasn't one of them big-boned, thick wolves. Okay, so remember this third tower up here. At some point, when we start doing enough favors for Ranny Senpai, Ranny Chan, Ranny Dono. Blythe is getting madder, Ranny Sama. What does he call her in the Japanese version? Is it Ranny Sama, Ranny Dono? Yeah, it's open now. Oh boy. I got a real rise out of Rena. Everybody's names sound too similar. Eli the Plague of Gripes knew. He screamed it from the rooftops. But none of us would listen. Eli the Plague of Gripes. He risked his life to reveal the truth. But nobody believed him. We could be a witch now. You died up here. Everyone, you've got big swords and shit. I'm going to watch you fall off a ledge. Yep. Probably couldn't see because his his character model was so fucking thick. Precious item. You're wearing it. I like how you're modeling it. Come on, Katana Man. Katana Man. Everybody falls off that ledge. If I did too, we would understand. It'd be like that bridge in Russia that dogs jump off of. Magic butthole. Right on the magic butthole. Master 101. Did you fall off a ledge? You got scared of the portal. You're like, magic buttholes. Zoinks. Get me out of here. Double Katana Man. No, it didn't have to be like this. It didn't have to ought to be like this. Okay, we're warping. I put no, but we're warping. So this should take me to another part of the underworld. The netherworld, son. We're going to find Beetlejuice's roadhouse and hang out with that French skeleton and that tap dancing spider. And even that angry Texas monster from across the road. A miniature Ronnie. Okay. Blythe is like, I pre-ordered that 2 years ago and it still hasn't shipped. How did you get one? Perfect in every detail. It seems pleasantly cool. I see. Alright, well now that we're here, thank God we have the map somehow. Let's activate the grace. Let us say grace. Grace window. It's another one of my Big Bang Theory, just yell out something y'all might recognize jokes, quote unquote. I'm glad that you all keep me on my feet and always point it out inside my head. Talk to Miniature Ranny, I've somehow noticed, like the 4th floor button in the Silent Hill Hospital elevator appearing. Let's take a look. She didn't have nothing to say to me. That's hateful. Oh yeah, we've got 2 of these now, so let's alter one. If I got doubles, it's the only way I'll trade to a different version of the armor. We could take the cape off of one of these. We could actually take the cape off of Radan's armor. It lowers the weight slightly, but you lose defense. Is the cape really giving you that much defense? Apparently you could take the hat off of this mask. We learned a lot. I ain't nowhere near fucking level up after leveling all my spirit ashes. Okay, we need to head south. AKA the opposite of where we're headed right now. But I saw all these items I wanted. And I had to grab them. Really? I can't summon my horse? Odd that I would be denied. My noble steed? Even Randy herself thanked Torrent during her little presentation. Satisfying combat. It's going to be part of my Yelp review. I recommend this subterranean netherworld river. It's a good place to kill people with lightning. Zeus is talking to Helena. Was that Zeus's wife's name? And like, being like, huh? You know, our next vacation. She's like, Zeus, honey, I'm not going somewhere based on the fact that you can kill people easier with your lightning magic. Okay, this guy doesn't have an obvious spot for us to hide from him. And that gives him a certain level of power over us. But now that we've tried dashing through, I think we'll be okay. As long as we don't get any of these odd, somewhat fishy folk on us. Can you be dragon ass? Will it dragon ass breath? my popular YouTube series. Right up there with that Blender company. Roll away, roll away. It doesn't look like they were poisoned, but they also didn't appreciate that blast. They kind of moved out of the range of my fire breath. Oh, just throw lightning bolts at them. That's the secret. They don't want you to know. This no, I gotta do it now. This TARDIS discovered one secret to killing annoying sub-bosses. Upside down hanging anima gangle monsters hate it. It's a Final Fantasy X reference. Have I referenced every Final Fantasy recently? I like to keep them all on their toes. I probably haven't made a Final Fantasy VIII reference recently. But whatever. Okay. Hope, hope, hope. Boise! Boise, Idaho. Is the name of your fucking hometown, ain't it? I want to pluck these flowers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking for some lucky number 7s. Ooh. That rank 4 Smith and Stone. That's not the way. Enemy. Oh, what are you guarding? More flowers for me to have there. Okay, you come like half-assedly rolling towards me. Then what's your plan after that? Shot to death with poison arrows? Well, I can accommodate that. You should have called ahead. I could have had that shit ready for you. Are you poisonable? Are you willing to be poisoned on weekends? This crowd's resilient. I thought maybe you would respect. Are you throwing bolas? Like that famous PvP compilation YouTube video that I'm secretly in? Only Afro? Is that his name? He's one of those people that does just the PvP Souls compilations that are real popular, that he like doesn't do voiceover or anything. There's one called Bolas where it's just him throwing fireballs. And at one point he fights a lady in the main hall at Anderlondo where all those giants usually are. And she's wearing like the hunter's leather armor and has like a halberd and goes to cast a replenish miracle and he kills her. Spoilers, that was me. Can you believe it? That was the day I became somebody on the internet. I just thought it was interesting because I watched that video sometime later and I saw that moment and I remembered that encounter. And I remembered my foolishness. I remembered my shame and it made me more powerful. I didn't even summon my boys. They could have been here having the best time. I could have had rats. In fact, I'm going to have rats. Yesterday you said you'd summon Rat Bros. I'll summon Rat Bros today. You'll summon Rat Bros now. I'll summon Rat Bros now. Yes, those are Rat Bros he's summoning. And no, he's not a Rat Bro. He's a Tarnished. Okay. Everyone's getting blessed. Everyone bless this mess. When I cast Bless on all these Rat Bros, it's my own version of Bless this mess. Because damn if they ain't a fucking mess. They're lucky that I love all of them unconditionally. You're lucky that I'll forgive your every sin and transgression without question. Try circling around left. Okay, what we got here? Interesting bushes. You know what this I had a flashback to? Crouching through this water around these ruins looking for items reminded me of those sections of The Evil Within 2 where you're inside, well, I mean, you're always inside the computer brain world, but you're in those like loading screens where it's like black and there's like ankle deep blood water, and you could get items, and you crouch because you're like a Khajiit man detective. You crowd have watched TMVA, The Evil Within too, haven't you? And if you've watched that, that means you've watched TMVA, The Evil Within 1. I don't even know why I question it. It's insulting to y'all. It must be daunting to like have just discovered Tenfey. You're like the rabbit hole never ends. When you make your Tenfey iceberg, so that there could be Tenfey iceberg explained videos, son, you won't even know where to start. You're like, everything is abyss level. There is no sky on the Tenfey iceberg. Bubbles. You're summoning bubbles. And the best part is, I don't give a shit. Ooh. I want to know if they can be staggered. Do you stagger? You will. As I'm stabbing him, he he mutters the name Miyazaki, and immediately I'm screaming, "Why did you say that name?" I've never seen that movie. If you don't know what movie I'm referencing, then you're probably alright. You're probably not doing too bad insofar as what movies exist inside your mind. Ooh, that's a Ghost Glove 4-7. I'm being given the good shit. Remember those rats I summoned? It'd be real interesting if they decided to join me on my adventure. Why do you cry against the sedentary? I guess they need a constant source of enemies to aggro towards. Or maybe they just like hanging out over here in this corner. Alright, well, you crowd do you, I guess. Here, have some light. Shame I'm going to have to eat all these Ritz crackers by myself. That gets their attention. That's what I always say out loud to myself when I'm passing by the Claren Dancer locker room. Son. And the next thing I know, I got all kinds of rat ladies texting me and being like, did I hear something about Ritz crackers? Alright, my rats are desummoning, but I'm headed in the direction I need to. Part of growing up in the Elden Ring is knowing when you have to give up your rat bros. When I was young, I thought of rat bro things. When I became a grown tarnished, I put away rat bro imagery. You're like, God, I wish that was true. Big ants! Big apple. Big ants. Doesn't quite work, but you crowd know what I'm doing, what I'm workshopping. As long as you crowd get the gist of it. My dumb reference, then it works. You're like a more advanced ant. I don't remember the other ants that I fought in a previous episode shitting out hate like that. Hate shitter ants, I think they're known. Try poison. I like the way this guy thinks, son. I just happened to recently scratched my Death Leopard Greatest Hits CD, so I might be in the mood for some poison. I might want to bring all my boys in. Pop! Oh no, they dodge. They dodge! You're not even poisoned yet. Why are you telling me to try for... Okay. I mean, eventually it works, I guess. I thought they'd be, like, super weak to it or something. Feeling weak, my friend? Does the poison make you weak, my friend? Oh, so weak. That's the fart barnacle's weakness. Really? Oh, that stupid man on the Elden Ring wiki. Does the glowstone hurt your eyes? Feeling weak, my big-headed ant friend? Oh, so weak. That's Blind the Thief's weakness. Ooh, we're wasting time. What is your weakness? Well, dumb. Never teach the tarnished how to kill you with a weapon art spam. Okay, enough Freakazoid references. Boys, that all those references I was just dropping was from the Freakazoid episode Hero Boy, featuring Ricardo Montalban as Gutierrez. And honestly, if you were to ask me right now, I would say that's probably my favorite Freakazoid episode, Hero Boy. It's so simple and so pure. Like, even though it doesn't have all the good ancillary characters, like the Huntsman and such, it's still just so good, so succinct. It's everything you need. They should have won a fucking Emmy for that episode. Second favorite. Oh, has this become the top 10 phase? Top 10 Freakazoid episodes. Damn. When I think of Freakazoid, if I was going to sit down and watch an episode, the first one I would want to watch is Hero Boy. But what would be the second? That's almost tougher than picking your favorite when you think about it. I'd have to say... God, I'm burning a lot of... Putting a lot of things. Oh, man, there's the cloud. That's not even the whole episode. That's the one where they talk about those little boats at Disneyland. God, I'm sorry to even bring it up. It's like little brother, son. Nothing will get you weeping like knowing that Disney got rid of those little boats. Also, there's a guy named Hans in that episode. He's the one that breaks the news to Freakazoid about the little boats. If you watch the Tenfey channel like regularly and you've never watched Freakazoid, or even got, God forbid on your part, not watching Homestar Runner, I'm not even really mad at you. But I'm, as cliche as it is, you might think I'm doing a bit, but I'm not. I am disappointed in you. You could do better than that. Set aside an hour every week of the time you would spend watching Tenfey videos and watch Homestar Runner and Freakazoid. Throw SWAT Cats in there too. Beastars. I'm telling you. So much of the Tenfey channel will be unlocked inside your mind. You're like, at least Tenfey makes sense inside my mind. Boys, that man had it rough. Full blast. Just back the dragon's ass up to these doors and fucking blast that shit. Even the loathsome dung eater would be like, I don't want that corpse. You could keep that one. He's not even like putting on his usual edgy what's the word I'm looking for? Gravitas. He's not trying to pull a Hannibal Lecter. He's like, no, that one's fucking spoiled. You'll never get the dragon ass smell out of that corpse, even if you curse it. It'll be like that Mythbusters where they like let those pig corpses rot in that car and then tried to sell it. They had to like tear all the seats and everything out of it. But there was some guy that was like, I'll take the frame of a car. I don't care about any dead pigs. As long as no dragons farted in it. You crowd would sustain yourself through one burst of dragon ass. Ah, dragon fire. You'll get caught up in the dragon fire. You seem interesting. You seem different from the others in that I hate you more. From Hell's Heart! Additional Hell's Heart! They stabbed at me from Hell's Heart. That's why they're weak to it. Anyone who's filled with the hatred of Hell's Heart, anyone who has hell in their heart to stab at thee, is also susceptible to it. It's like the devil bean from Dragon Ball. Regular Dragon Ball is weird. It's weird that it turned into DBZ, where it's just like fighting. Okay, I think this is the thing we wanted so fucking badly. So let's clear that room out real quick. Well, you crowd barely took a fucking lick of damage from that. Are you more dragon-assy? I guess. Yeah, they definitely take more damage from it. Who's left? Whoever's left's getting Dragon Tail. You earned it. Pop! Pop! One of them managed to lay a blow on me. It was my greatest shame. Low down and dirty. Okay, inside this box, yes, I noticed this treasure chest. What's inside the magic box? It's the second ghost glove wart. Unfortunately, the third one is much further into the game, at least from where we're standing right now. But we'll be able to buy up to 6. Pick up sticks. I thought that was all I was going to fall in. I was like a kid or like a dog when you put down one of them floor mats with the optical illusion where it looks like a checkerboard floor sinking into like a cartoon hole. Oh no, the archer ashes. I could summon Archie. Edith would be like, Archie, did you really beat the game if you've got to summon ashes? It's like, Edith, would you stifle yourself? The boss fights weren't really balanced for one-on-one melee there. Open world leads to lazy enemy layout and programming and such. So they put the Ashes of War in to compensate there. Now if you excuse me, I need to go invade the world of that Jefferson. I've got my moon veil in one hand and my rivers of blood in the other there. It's the longest Archie and Edith segment we've ever experienced, I feel like. Oh, and here be the dung. Stone sword key. The stone sword key was lost. I feel like ball string. I feel like being blessed. Is that so wrong? Who amongst you doesn't desire to be blessed? It's like that time Jacob, like, wrestled with an angel. He was like, bless me. And the angel was like, no, you ain't my fucking boss. You ain't God. I ain't got to bless nobody. Uh-huh. I'm a strong, independent angel. And he put her in a fucking full Nelson. Okay, that's real cute, but, have you met the Rivers of Blood? Ah, good. I see you're familiar with it. Treasure chest ahead. The crowd loves to state the obvious. Nightmare. I thought they said nightmare. Night Maiden and Sword Stress. Puppets. Pair o' pair. I'll level them once I can buy the good shit, which I almost can buy all of it. We're getting there. We still ain't got that damn... Did we get... I can't even remember if we got the Mimic tier or not. I'm at that point in my brain cycle yet again where I don't even remember picking it up. It was just further ahead. We'll warp back. Eventually. Okay. I'm just looking around. There's one of them balls that loves to bother me. Bothering balls. Z. Odekai. Bothered. Now you're bothered. Bothering balls. Z. Okay. Where did he go? Oh. Who? I don't know if you can be bled. But it's not going to stop me from spamming L2 like a great hero. Oh no! For your final attack. You're a giant final attack materia. He dropped a larval tier. What a gentleman. Now, did I come from over there or did I come from down here? I don't remember because I was doing my award-winning Archie and Edith bunker. Okay, there's a thing I picked up on the floor. I found a context clue. As long as I pluck these along the way in a very Hansel and Gretel-esque manner, then I'll get down in the woods. I'm going to eat that gingerbread witch house, boys, and I'll be back in time for dinner. My hateful fucking dad will be so mad. He's like, I took you in the woods to die. Why can't you be good children and get eaten by a hare witch? Why must you trouble me? Your poor put-upon father. I'm like, I don't know, why couldn't you pull out if you didn't want the responsibility of children? Huh? Jackass? I feel like we had a Goodwill Hunting breakthrough moment there. Okay, I'm here. Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay, good. I'm just going to walk in here and not think. First off, old codger. Oh, hey! I didn't know you hung out around here. What do you think about Dragon Tail? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I can use Dragon Tail to slap them balls around, baby. Look at you pretending not to love it. Ooh. Ooh. You don't even fucking deserve it. More larval tears. Be wary of up. Visions of backstepping. Is that your way of telling me about that ball? Look at it glow like Pulp Fiction. A great ghost glovewort. A great ghost. A glovewort. Zoinks. If Shaggy was a tarnish, his one spectral ash would be Scooby-Doo. You know it's true. Okay. Alright. We're getting some good, honest-to-God adventuring done today. This recording session's only like 30 minutes past my last one that ended in the Mimic tier. I just want this man to know I appreciate him. So we're kind of in the same wavelength. Although, as a Tenfey recording session progresses, my mental state becomes more unstable. Be wary of up, but praise of plums. Is it going to be another one of them fucking balls? My dragon tail is sore from slapping balls all day. Does anyone keep anything cool in the alley behind their house? I guess not. There's not even a Thieves Guild initiate or anything back there. Ooh, what's this? Smithstone 6. You don't have the right. That's their way of telling me I can't open this door. But in a funny, humorous meme that is definitely not old. I believe we've been down there. Looks like an area I've traversed. Especially because there's a fucking flight of stairs right there, Lito. Alright, I guess I'll go in this building. Son, he was really preparing. Should I be as girded? Should my loins be in girded status? Oh no, why did you stand right there when I was bolstering? It looks embarrassing for both of us. Okay, oh, it's just a bunch of you jelly slime monsters. Let's get you all in a big fucking bunch. Can I just bite you all simultaneously on the cheek of the ass? Pop! I got a lot of them. They're killing each other or something. There's a fucking mess of you. I see that big fucking ball up there. Assholes. Now, I think we learned that the fire breath, they don't really respect it. Oh no, that fucking murdered it. It was those other ones up in that room. I could stand here all fucking day and spew dragon hate. You've got to have no fucking idea what I'm capable of. I'm capable of fucking missing too, apparently, if I don't lock on. The ball shows itself. Dragon... Oh no, I think it was them dying with their electrocution. Final attacks that actually killed the ball. Oh, you're one of them more advanced types that I've dealt with. I see. Well, as I'm burning your comrades to death, I could just kill you indirectly. I bet you don't like lightning spears. Oh, guess who was right? Are you done? The crazy 88 slimes fucking coming at me. Whew, spoiled with larval tears. And what did they guard that I must have? Oh yeah, is that the one we need? Hell yeah, we could take our seal to the next level. I'm just imagining a seal going Super Saiyan now. And it's both hilarious and adorable. Seals are like the dogs of the ocean. No, come back. I know you've got good shit and I have to have it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Son, the rivers of blood is the best for catching them damn scarab beetles. Well, this place don't look ominous at all. Time for some. Even the Crucible Knight admitted he needed to summon. Even the Crucible Knight had true hate in his heart at this point. Okay, well then, what are we going to do? Let's summon... Is this a boss fight or is this just enemies? If it's just enemies, I'd like to summon the rats. You know what? Even though I scorn them and mock them, why don't we just summon the boys? They've never let us down. We've never had problems with their pathfinding, I don't believe. Look at them. They're already headed in there, boys. They love to get the dog shit kicked out of them. It's their favorite fucking thing. Your resistance only makes their skeleton dicks harder. They're going to trick you into a boner worse than the Joker, boys. You won't know what's happening. Next thing you know, in a boner. This happens to me all the time. You know how many boners I've pulled on the Tenfey channel? God, you crowd are saints for dealing with this, I swear. I wonder what word we say nowadays will be a humorous term for erections in the future. Alright, what were you guarding? Oh, well, we gotta see this man die first. What path did you take? What killed him? Oh, he didn't take care of all the enemies, I guess. The moon of Noxtella. Yeah, I like to put Noxtella on my peanut butter sandwiches. A little peanut butter. Little banana. It's good stuff. I obviously know what that thing is, but let's read its description for y'all at home. Is it in my inventory? Is it bigger than a bread box? Order of acquisition. Okay, no, that's larval tears. So what the hell was it? A usable item? A weapon? To surpass Metal Gear? Are you sure? That's what he said? No. Was it a spell? A sorcery, mayhaps? No, says the man. No, says the Miyazaki. Okay. I'm just going to pretend it was something we needed and that we're glad to have it. Glad to have you aboard item I just got, and I'm going to have to look at the footage later to remember what it was called. The moon, it was like an amulet. It was a talisman. I always forget about them. Yeah, there it is right there. It's so easy. Oh, it gives you more memory slots. So you can remember the good times. Alright, send me back in here. Sweetheart, what's in this antechamber? I'm dying to know. Or is this the way I came from? I never know. I'm like above this place. This seems like a good place to be, right? Yeah, see? It's not even scary with a glowstone. Raise me up or take me down, you know. Paradise City, sure. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Oh boy, golden seeds. I'm gonna upgrade my flask charges and probably bring an additional blue flask. Big ants. Try lightning, therefore seek mimicry. He knew. And he let us know through his given knowledge. And what does this crowd know about bows and arrows? Pop! Oh yeah, we've proven they're real fart resilient. Apparently they can shoot hate spears too. It's kind of like what I'm doing if you think about it, just from a different point of view. I don't know if it's worth fighting those guys like that. I want to just obliterate all of you at once. I feel like Gil's flame could guide me towards that goal. That one wish I have. Get fucking burnt! Yeah, we didn't need that second burst. I'm always a 2-burster, son. Can't help myself. Track my rolling. I don't care. We call that Dark Souls 2 Lazy Susan nonsense, but as long as you're okay with that. As long as you're okay with living with that shameful title, then I'm not going to say anything else. But I am going to glare at you condescendingly. Now we got replayed a Stone Sword key. You gotta spin Stone Sword keys to find Stone Sword keys randomly strewn about the environment. That's just common knowledge. You're covered in lightning, but what do you think about having lightning thrown at you? Like fans of Final Fantasy did when 13 came out. God, am I going to have to actually play that game someday? You're like, you've never played it? I've listened to you spew passive-aggressive hate at that game for all these years, and you've never played it? I'm like, well, sometimes you don't got to play a Final Fantasy to know the truth. Well, you've been humbled. I didn't even see you behind the ant. I knew I should have watched MTV's Behind the Ant. Yeah, Miyazaki's Edge. We all think you're real cool. They seem inherently adaptable to Miyazaki's Edge. It comes to them naturally. Nox bracelets. You know, I had that game on the computer, and it was pretty fun. It's like an isometric. Hell yeah, Ghost Glove Ward 8. It's like an isometric, like Diablo kind of game, if you know what that means, man. I don't know if my blue flasks are full, but I know that I want you dead. I'd pay any price. Oh no, I did need some. In fact, I needed blue flask. I was holding out for blue flasks till the end of the night. It's real pretty when you all die together. Celestial Dew. Code Red. I can't even. Blessing Spoon. How embarrassing. I'm plucking silver fireflies. Alright. Y'all can see that. Big charged lightning bolts. Oh my god, everybody down here is just conditioned to have Miyazaki's Edge. I got throwing knives for that. Even though you can inexplicably dodge them with your big-headed giant ant body. He was stronger than an ant. If an ant was this big. Alright, we're doing a lot to make this place less spooky. Do your part. Leave the lights on when you go to bed. Make the world less spooky. I was thinking about that Powerpuff Girls episode where that was kind of the plot. It involved the boogeyman. He had like a giant disco ball Death Star that the Powerpuff Girls had to destroy. Like a Death Star. Do all of these ants have a person hiding behind them? Is he riding the giant ant? Why did the giant ant not eat the sorcerer? You might ask yourself. Get some good lighting. Or I would if my glowstone hadn't apparently stuck to the wall. A long ass ride I just took. I'm in more ant tunnels apparently. Who? Does this place ever fucking end? Does this Tenfey playthrough ever fucking end? I gotta pluck this two-kissed herb. Are those eyeballs in the wall? No, they're X. Well, that's perfectly acceptable. Seems familiar ahead. Likely dunk. Be wary of enemy. I like messages like that because they make me scared and paranoid. So that I know to be worried all the time. Basilisk. I remember these fucking things. A genuine, bona fide Dark Souls 1 enemy, voice. You love to see them. Hey, look at their big eyeballs that are totally their real eyeballs. Reminds me of Super Mario Brothers 2. The real one where you throw vegetables. You're sitting over there so fucking angry, sweating, trying not to say something. I didn't even mean to throw that lightning bolt. That was y'all's anger pushing the buttons on my controller. This looks like a real fucking lovely place to have wandered upon. Does anyone know where the fuck I am? Try rolling and then critical hit. You're telling me to keep rolling, what? So I have to believe. Try poison. Why is everybody down here? There's not one warrant fan amongst all the sign levers. It is lonely down here. I thought I saw an enemy, but they were nascent butterflies. Could this be a bird? It's a good meme reference. And you? What did you have to say? Praise the love. There's nothing I love more than love. Just throw one of these every 2 feet. This would be me if I was a ghost hunter. When I walked into someone's house, I'd have me a fucking satchel full of glow sticks, and every 3 feet I throw one on the ground. And I'm like, you're going to thank me when the ghosts make the power go out and all the candles go out. Ghosts don't know shit about chemical reactions, so they don't know glow sticks. Every ghost is from like the 1800s, so they don't know about that shit. The ghost itself will think you're a witch. Lake of Rot? Was there not? There was already one of these above ground. Why, Miyazaki? Why? Do we have to be steeped in rottenness? So I guess I'm gonna unequip. I need to go get more talisman stones. I have like 2 or 3 more spell slots in my personal pan playthrough. I don't even know where I got them. They just kind of appeared one day. This spell is really nice, but I don't use it as much as the others. Well, we don't necessarily have to equip the Purge Me Daddy spell because we can craft these things. We probably won't go through that many, right? Right? Why is everybody awkwardly refusing to make eye contact? You're like Tenfey, the Scarlet Rot one. Oh, smashing. Yay, Scarlet Rot. This looks like it doesn't end. Well, at least we found the map. No, that's fucking big. Lake Superior called and was like, you want to fucking slow down? All right. I'm the biggest lake. Backpedal, 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 backpedal. You can't backpedal quick enough. Oh, Jesus, my blouses. My blouses. Tell you what, just because we're less likely to use that damn lantern while we're in here, we'll make that our key. Because if you hold down, it doesn't matter where you are, you go to the first one. Same thing with your spells. Did y'all know that? I learned it at some point in the past. Behold, necessary item. A switch? Oh no. What's happening? Gargling and bubbling. Oh, I made floor appear. Huh. It's like Star Tropics. I need to find a switch that has a big picture of feet on it that lets me know to jump on it. Rot grease. Lovely. Are there basilisks nearby? What is causing this? There is. There is a basilisk. I thought I saw a big-eyed basilisk. Man, fuck you. And fuck your friend. Oop. I don't care about your poison death fart cloud. Okay, looks like we're going to have to shimmy over. Ooh, we could learn from Dark Souls 3 and try dagger arts. Or garnet arts, if you're more sensible. Let's do this. Quick step, quick step, quick step. Is it faster than backpedaling? I'd like to think so, because it's what I'm doing. I want you all to think I'm smart and cool. So we're just going to believe that it did help us. I keep thinking I can pick. Oh, I can pick these. Oh, they're just faded early. What's the fucking point? Did the ground appear? Oh, is it over there? Okay. Back to business. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jump. Seek ahead. Didn't expect Scarlet Rot. You didn't? Look at this fucking place. Oh my god. I don't know what our expectations of Scarlet Rot is. When you spend a lot of time being spoiled rotten, you aren't able to notice the rot as easily. If only I had a horse. Try ahead. But I gotta read this message. I heard Crucible Knight say something I never thought he'd say. Tenfey, I want to go home. If I knew that's the last thing Crucible Knight ever say to me, I wouldn't have left him there next to that Scarlet Lake. Okay, buddy, calm down. Alright, everybody's real impressed that you came back from Dark Souls 1 and 3. Now, are they in 2? I honestly, legitimately don't remember right this second whether those fucking things are in Dark Souls 2 or not. They probably are. Pop! Pop! Okay, good. We're teaching them a lesson. Humbling, I believe is what we'll refer to it as later. Jump. Boluses. They're not blouses. The first time I've actually looked down there and read the correct name. I wasn't even doing a bit up to this point. Immunizing cured meat would actually benefit us here. So I can only make 3 of these fucking things? Is it the... I can make 5. Alright. We don't have to put those in our equipment, but we can eat them from the menu. This should raise our resistance. Yeah. I don't think we have a talisman that raises our resistance, does it? Oh, hell yeah we do. Okay. Well, we don't really need our shield blocking capabilities just yet. I keep expecting some big fucking monstrosity to attack me. Is that just me? Am I the only one that feels this way? What's over there? Precious. I still don't know if we can make it. Nah, we'll make it before we actually get Scarlet Rotted. Good for us. Let's make more ground. Oh, okay, we made some real tall ground this time, I see. I guess if you knew about that in future playthroughs, you could run over there after you step on the button and just get raised up. And it's probably real convenient. I'm not mad that I didn't do that or anything. I just want you kids to know. I want to investigate over there. Yeah, that's not where we need to be, which means there's probably secret good shit hid over there. And it probably belongs to me. I'd wager a guess. This is our chance to use soap. Take that off. Take that off. Put soap on there. Put a immunizing liver on there. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah. Clean as a whistle. Stiff as a board. Help me. Be wary of monster. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like a creepypasta. That's not the monster, is it? It jostled slightly. I need to investigate it like a cat. I need to get like somewhat close to it and hold up one paw and then turn my head slightly away while squinting my eyes and laying my ears a little flat. And then you just bring down your paw and go BAP! Whenever I bring a nasty takeout that she's never had before from a restaurant, that's what she does before she takes the first bite. Why did I bring up a nasty when I could have very easily made that about Khajiit Jesus? Don't tell Khajiit Jesus. Okay, that fucking thing looks like it wants to fight me at some point. Get up, idiot. Okay, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I'll fight you over here on my own terms, where I've got more dodging room. So we're going to get over here, eat us a preserving blouses. We're going to summon these motherfuckers. We're going to bless all of them. And we're going to have a real good, fun, easy time fighting this boss, I tell you what. Now, can you be dragon-assed? Oh no, I'm outside the summon area. That easily. So where is the summon? Okay, the summon area is right fucking here. You all are MTs, boys. You're all MTs now. Tell you what, I'm confident enough I'm going to wade out there in the fucking Scarlet Rot and bite you right on the nutsack with my Dragon Maul. My boys gave me the confidence to do it. And I was even rewarded with a Dragon Scale Blade. Let's look at what that does. A weapon made by sharpening a gravel stone scale. It has the Ice Lightning Sword. It does scale with Dax. That could give us a fun weapon to goof around with. Alright, what was he guarding? Ooh, 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 yeah. 8. That looks like a thing that'll raise up more ground. We could have took a safer route. Oh, well, we beat that boss, so hopefully there's no other enemies, or if there are, they're just little basilisks. So let's just focus on getting this shit done. Then again, the Scarlet Rot eats you up, son, from the inside. So I guess I should shotgun some blouses along the way. Shotgun blouses. Just thought it sounded like a cool name. My lord, this one raised up quite a bit of shit. Liverhead. Ah, God. Therefore, beast. I see. You crowd seem to have your own peculiarities, and I don't want to take that away from you, so I'm going to leave you be. It's not because everything you say and think terrifies me, heaven forbid. Ooh, a sip. I like to have my humors in balance before I wade through the Scarlet Rot. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this. We're going to hit this. Yeah. Alright, and we're going to craft this. How many can I make? 2? Damn. Or 1? I can't even tell. Alright, you all are guarding all kinds of good shit that I must have. I was so arrogant not to bring the Cleanse Me Daddy spell in hindsight. Alright, let's see if I can get past y'all without getting Scarlet Rotted. Just ignore their fart breath. You're above that. Literally. Oh no. Okay, we got one of them. Oh no. We're just going to have to ignore the Scarlet Rot while we take them out because we need to avoid their breath more than anything. Oh, Jesus. I'm not worried. You're not worried. Let's all revel in our non-worriedness. Rolling away, throwing knives, rolling away, throwing knives. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, God. Pay attention to your fucking life bar being sick. I'm still not worried. Okay, yeah, here's where we want to be. Up here. Eat that. Sip. Sip. Bless. Sip, sip, bless. One of my favorite songs. Fuck you, sir. Or madam. I think we're at a point where we need to be equipped for maximum immunity. So look for that immunity thing and what makes it the highest, the biggest number. When we have the biggest immunity number, it means we're the best we can be. This thing makes you take more damage is the only problem. See, sometimes having the big immunity number comes at a cost. Being immune to rot doesn't necessarily mean you're immune. Getting stabbed to death is what they're trying to teach you. That's 61. Is anything? Okay, 63. The fur raiment. I guess when you live out in the woods and cover yourself in pelts and furs. Oh wow, our starting confessor set. Although this looks fancier. They'll tell the Khajiit Jesus. She picked those clothes out for me specifically. She's like, you'll look so cute in this little black cape. And I'm like, oh. She's like, let's go to the dressing room. And I'm like, oh, come on, Khajiit Jesus. I hate trying on clothes. I want to go to McDonald's. She's like, no, sir. Not with that attitude. Nope, I did the joke wrong. I should have said I want to go to Bojangles. And Khajiit Jesus would have responded, not with that attitude. You're getting McDonald's for dinner. Now it's more on brand for Tenfey. All right, we want to be careful because we only have one of these. So if we get Scar... I can't make that. That's crazy. A crazy person would try to make that. Where's my soap? This fucking Scarlet Rot Lake has made me a hypochondriac. That boss won't respawn, and we've made these platforms appear. So the smart move is to warp back here and just equip the damn incantation. Was it Cleanse Me? Oh, Cleanse Me is the actual name of it. You're like, it's not what I call it, Uncle Tenfey. It's still Cleanse Me Daddy to me, damn it. Okay. I still like our immunity setup. It's now a fashion statement more than anything. So I'm going to stay dressed like this. Dress this mess, as they say. Ooh. Woo! Do. Oh, you could just run through this. You don't even have the dagger hop. Oh, God, you crowd. Pray for me. This is the first playthrough where you're truly like, man, Uncle Tenfey. I didn't think time could ravage somebody, so. But Uncle Tenfey just ain't what he used to be. The old gray Tenfey ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. Why is this not a secret tunnel that I was cool and smart for finding? God damn it. I do like how having this pyromancy gives you such carte blanche to just run around this place at your own fucking leisure. Hey, shit lord, I see your fucking fake-ass eyeballs. What, are you ashamed of your real eyes? My apathy has made me strong. I haven't died recently, have I? Okay. I want to go home. I don't blame you, buddy. This place is... The only thing I could say positive is at least it doesn't slow you down. It's a different flavor of Scarlet Rot. Just when you thought you'd gotten used to the previous Scarlet Rot, they hit you with that new shit. And then you've got to adjust all over again. Your olfactory senses have to recompensate for a new type of rottenness. Robbie fucking rotten in his prime wouldn't tolerate it. Alright, let's take a moment to gather ourselves. So we're going to take a blue sip. We're going to blessing spoon. Did I make all of the immune meats I could? I did. What is limiting me? The row of fruit! I got so cocky about never picking those up anymore. Damn. Okay. So that's that new land we created. Remember, we still want to get up there. Oh, are we up above? Okay. I vaguely know where we are. Remember we did this, wasn't this the ants area? And then we were up on a ledge, and I was like, man, look at that fucking nightmare place down there. Wasn't it this? I'm having a little moment. It was up there. I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. But it feels like it. Oh, you motherfuckers are down here wading through the Scarlet Rot? Damn, they're hardy. I'm going to call Carl's Jr. himself and let him know about you, crowd. It reached him. My hate made the poisoned dart arrow fly true, and it reached that man. Well, I wanted him to run over here so if he dropped anything, I could grab it. But he's intentionally slowly ambling over here and even raising the roof. Like he just don't care. That made him mad. That was the throwing knife that broke. Yeah, what are you doing down here, man? This is no place for a feller like you. With your weak constitution. Boys, you rolled a 6 for constitution and wanted to be a barbarian. The GM begged and pleaded. But you wouldn't budge. He even offered to let you just assign your points, and you slapped him for the breach of integrity. It's everyone's favorite episode. Tenfey pretends to understand role-playing terminology from secondhand exposure due to YouTube videos. Episode. What the hell do I know? It might actually be your favorite kind of Tenfey episode. Who might take that from you? Okay, here's how we're going to handle this crowd this time. I'm going to preemptively get burned. And I'm going to see how they like a fucking face full dragon ass breath. Yeah, what I fucking thought. Yeah. I was about to say, what am I fucking locked onto? I'm going to blessing spoon in the middle of the rock. That's how confident I am. Aeonian butterfly. Aye. I'm your Aeonian butterfly. You are real good at just walking at the exact rate to get out of my katana range. Has anyone ever told you that? L2. L2. Hoo-hoo. I cannot be stopped. For I am clean. Why is it in here that I want that you crowd were guarding? Is it nothing? Is that the secret? Was friendship the real treasure? That's a fucking cop-out. Oh no, I need blue. I drank red. Pop. Okay, okay. That ghost was an enemy in my mind, and I almost attacked them. No, neither of us can do it. Believe in us, each other. Hell yeah, that'll let us get our damn... Oh yeah, I need to start upgrading my shit. I've been having too much fun adventuring with y'all watching. Honestly, this part of the game has not been super frustrating. I'm sure I've bitched and moaned a little bit. But, I mean, a combination of being so fucking over-leveled and having good gear that's also been leveled up makes the game a little bit more pleasant. Who knows? I guess there's nothing over there. So, whatever this is our reward. Mushroom crown. Behold mushroom. I love these people that show the item off as they're telling you about it. Does it have high immunity? Hell yeah, it does. Mushroom is found growing all over the body. Not my body. Well, most of it. I guess I'm Mushroom Head Fred now. Alright. Let's keep exploring. Let's see what we've missed out on these days. Anything cool down here? No, yes, no, maybe. What am I running toward? Okay, we're just following the wall. Let's see if we find any good shite. Oh, Tenfey started using the good shite. The playthrough's going downhill. I remember when Tenfey had integrity. Those days are long gone. Get burnt. Me. Alright, blue sips. Giving me more mana. L2s make me swing my sword. Okay. Schwa schwa. Pop. Why are Aeon butterflies like a rare drop for y'all? Are they really that important? You're like this fucking guy asking if Aeon butterflies are important. My god. How long have you been playing Elden Ring? You don't even know about the best shit. I chose to get cleansed instead of killing you. And you didn't respect it. Alright, I guess I should grab all these fucking butterflies while I'm here. Since Miyazaki considers them rare treasures. It's like Kefka getting all that magicite right after you finish the Thamaja quest. Right before the floating continent. Excuse me. Oh, I was two-handing my weapon. I was wondering why the hell wasn't letting me get purged. That looks like something I should wish to have. I need Blessing's Boon, Jesus. I just can't maintain this level of self-purging, man. Alright, catch up to you. Hit L2. Death. Okay, keep on keeping on. Yeah, I didn't need 500 of them fucking preserving blouses. You can only carry 10 at a time to begin with. Let's get soaked. Oh, look, it actually raised me up this time. How nice of you. Just like a little side route. There he is. There's even a little ladder. God bless. I need to know if anything good's down there. You never know where the good shit lurks. Didn't expect... is that where we fought that scarab? Maybe. Maybe. The scarlet rot and the mushrooms seem connected somehow. Fascinating. What happened, my friend? Big swords, huh? Yep, I just assumed the scarlet rot got him, son. Some sort of temple amongst the scarlet water. I think we've been over there. What treasures and good shit lurk among these ruins? I intend to find out. What are you? Try frost. Damn, I don't have my dragon ice breath. Of all times to forget it. I'll have to rely on the old tried and true ass breath to get me through this. Alright, buddy. You seem tough. But I've got like a fleety katana sword. Oh. Damn, I'd have killed him if his shit hadn't knocked me out of my super cool, super original L2. Alabaster! It's just something you like to yell from time to time. Dragon Tail would have probably worked on that guy, now that I'm thinking about it. You'll find a lot of enemies can be humbled by Dragon Tail. Necessary item ahead. Oh. Damn. Do we have a great one? We'd be able to get our seal. Nope. As soon as we find a great one, and the next time we go to the damn blacksmith, we're going to be able to get our dragon seal to max level. We're going to grow up real big and strong. Of course, we could also use that shit on our Rivers of Blood katana. I forgot we have a contender for Somber Stone leveling. I feel like we cast incantations more than we katana spam. You're like, yeah, maybe that's the way you see the game, Uncle Tenfey. Where do you think we are, Uncle Tenfey? And cut to me turning around dramatically in my suit, holding a bloody katana sword. Looks like we're going to have to plunge into the rot one more time. My loins are pre-girded, son. And I rubbed some Vicks Vapor Rub on the inside of my nostrils. So no matter how rotten the scenario we find ourselves in, I will be protected against it. I rubbed a little bit on my gums too. Just to be sure. Butterflies, butterflies. Oh. Lever ahead. You mean lever soap? There's a perfect soap joke he set up. Seek friend. No item ahead. Try left. Grace ahead. You don't say. What's on the other side of the Pison River, though? That's what I want to know. Well, there you go. A useful item. Imagine you just desperately found that and you were like on the cusp of rot death. Death ahead. Therefore look carefully. Okay. He's right. Is that a death drop? The drop that kills people? It doesn't seem to be, according to my instruments. Like instruments, you threw a fucking glowing rock over a ledge. Like, yes, it's very precise. I'm sorry if the scientific jargon is above you, sir. Captain, sensors indicate a large swamp full of some sort of degenerative poison liquid. Poison swamps are most dishonorable. Klingon game designers would never put a poison swamp in a Klingon video game. If there was a Romulan there, he'd be like, because Klingons are afraid of damage over time. And Worf would stand up so angry. Worf is like, I'd 1v1 any World of Warcraft warlock. I can handle the dots. Data would have the worst time playing World of Warcraft with just random players with pugs. Because he'd be trying to min-max. If a hunter was in his party in Vanilla WoW rolling on all kinds of two-handed swords and shit and daggers, Data would be just so flummoxed. He'd be like, but that is not your best in slot. Why have you rolled need? I finally understand the human concept of greed and ignorance. It took a WoW hunter to teach me that. Well, we're in the Grand Cloister. We're moister than a cloister. Is that good? What have I been descending towards? Look carefully. I will after I read this Beware of Liar. Okay. Well, ain't you just something? You got big shields and big swords. What do you want me to look at? Look carefully. Oh! Well, yeah, that was, like, very oddly placed. Thank you, kind message friend. Try incantation, but bow. Are you telling me to cast arrows? Oh, are those some of those fucking silverfish crawdad men? Oh, Lord help me. Let's go back, since we got a site of grace. This would be a good point. This would be a good potential stopping point. Also, my ass has gone numb. To warp back to Table Link Shrine and upgrade some of our shit with some of these good items we found. Of course, I'm going to take these fucking mushrooms off my head. I can't let that crowd know how ridiculous I am. Son, I can't lose that crowd's respect. This guy gets it. Moosehead Fred. There he goes. I'm sure he ran off that cliff. If only we had the courage to follow him. Maybe not.